Welcome back, guys. It's Kids Coding Playground here. And today we're back for another video. And if you didn't know, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. We are working on a Valentine's game. So let's full screen this and I'm going to demo it. So I play some music. I put on soft. So use the arrow keys to move it left or right. You cannot move it up or down. And then you click on the bow, so it changes costumes. You click on like any part of the bow and it shoots the arrow. And it shows the numbers of parts that are left. And it shows the amount of arrows you use. So I used 3 arrows. 4 arrows. 5 and then this is Happy Valentine's Day in the end. So anyways, let's start. So I already made my new project. I'm going to rename the title to Happy, I think it's called Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Game. So let's set that. Valentine's Game. So we have to do some stuff. So first, I'm going to show you how to draw a bow and arrow. So you can skip forward if you do not want to learn, because I have them in the Google Drive. So if you don't know how to log into Google Drive, you can watch our video. Links in the description. So if you know how to do it, cool. Do not use your school account if you have a school account. So I'm going to drag the bow, the arrow, and the Happy Valentine's Day. So so there's 3 main costumes in the bow. So we're gonna draw the bow right now. So I'm gonna teach you how to draw it. So skip forward if you do not want to know how to draw the bow, because we do have it in the Google Drive, or if you want to download one from online. So let's just draw it. I'm going to paint a new sprite, and then you can choose your color. I'm not going to judge you if you make your bow green, but you can make it any color you want. It doesn't matter. So we decided to use brown because that's the most main thing for bows. So all bows are made out of wood, so that's why it's brown. So yeah. So you start out with a rectangle and 5 outline, and the inside is some brownish color, or you can make it purple if you want to, or blue. And then you just raise up the middle with reshape tool, and then you raise it up even more with the bottom to make like the bow wood piece, like a boomerang. And then make that larger and fit that. So let's also do that for the other side. And then we also need to make a string, because bows always have strings. It's called the bowstring. So I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. So you use shift key and then to make a perfect line all the way to the other side. So that's a bowstring. But I kind of mispositioned the line. So I drew the line right there. So yeah. So this is going to be the first costume where there's the little bow, the wood piece, and the bowstring, and with the arrow. So we're going to draw the arrow next. Let's make that a little bit larger so it'll touch the string, because that's just a flying string. So we have to make the arrow, but first we have to duplicate it. So I'm going to move that line a little bit. It's a little bit dispositioned. So I'm going to duplicate these costumes 2 more times. So I have 3 costumes in the end, because 2 plus 1 is 3. So if you didn't know, that's 2 plus 1 is 3. And now we have 3 costumes. So let's work on the first costume still. Shift key, make the line, and then make the arrow. So you need a square. And this is a good trick. Click the delete button with the reshape tool and click delete. Backup space, not delete. Wait, it is delete. Never mind. And turns into a triangle because the half of a square is a triangle. So I'm gonna move that a little bit. It's right there, right on that thing. Oh yeah, and we have to do the, like, I don't know what type of detail that is, but we have to make the, never mind. We have to make the feathers. Some arrows have feathers, some do not, and it's normally for native, I like native people always have the red feathers. I don't know why. And they always dip their arrows in poison. But this is red feathers. Don't ask why. Sometimes it's white feathers. Sometimes it's yellow feathers. It doesn't matter what color you make it. So I'm going to move those things. It looks a little bit horrible, but you know. Yeah, I'm going to put that on the bow. Group it all. And then drag it on the bow. Let's drag that on the bow. Let's move it a little bit. There, we got an arrow on a bow. So, we have to work on the second costume, which also has the arrows, so let's copy paste that. Control V, Control C, Control V, so then we got that on the middle, and then we got to pull out the bowstring with the with the reshape tool, so move that up. And then you have to move that. Yeah, and there you got it. And then the last costume, you keep it as it is, so it's when you fire the bow. So, yeah. Next we have to rotate. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Rotate the bow. So, group that little arrow, little two arrows. Move it with the shift key and make it directly rotated. It's to point to the right side for it to point up. So, that's how it is. And make the bowstring right on the cross in the middle. Do that for the same for these. Group, la la la, put it over there. And then same thing. Group. Move it down. There we go. A bow. Well, we're gonna use the original one because I honestly think that looks better. So, yeah. I don't think we need these small bows. These are kind of small. So anyways, let's just delete these. And there we go. Regular bow. We already have links in the description, Google Drive. Or you can get one from online, like what I said earlier. So we also have to upload the heart. Oh yeah, and you also have to make the arrows, but I just copy paste that. And we have to just copy paste this arrow. Control C, Control V. And there we go, arrow. You go center it on the center of the arrow in between the feathers and the tip. So delete that. And we have to add the heart for what you have to shoot. So let's shoot the heart. So we have to make the backdrop, so it's called hearts. Hearts, H-E-A. I don't know why it's called hearts, even though it's one heart. It's just one heart. It's not even multiple hearts. So anyways, let's delete this backdrop. And we have to get coding. So first, let's work on the bow and arrow. So the green flag is clicked. It will point in direction 0, facing up. And go to X0, Y negative 160. So I already have that position because I dragged it from my backpack. Set size is 75%. It's already 75, but let's just put it in. So, I'm going to make this around 20 minutes or 25 minutes. So stay tuned. So anyways, forever. I'm at if then you need if then touching the mouse pointer. Oh, if then else I meant. If then else touching the mouse pointer, then it'll switch costume to costume 2. Yeah, so it'll be like I don't know. That's a bad explanation. Like a pullback of the bowstring. So yeah. The switch costume to costume 2. So you need an if then. If then the mouse is down, then it'll fire the arrow, because your mouse has to be on the thing. You click on it, and then it'll fire the thing. So mouse pointer. Mouse down. If the mouse down, then switch costume to costume 3. Broadcast fire arrow. So we'll get back to that later, I think. We'll get to that in a minute. Arrow. And wait 1 second. And then else, switch costume to costume 1. Then we're gonna add the right arrow and left arrow rotate. So if the this block, whatever it's called, when the right arrow is clicked, it will press. Let's just duplicate this right now and make the left arrow. Then move, turn 1 degree to the right. This is turn 1 degree to the left. Very little, but when you hold down the key, it moves like this. So let's see. See, look, it's moving. Never mind, I'm gonna click on it. So this is not working yet because I haven't coded the arrow. And yeah, so let's do that. So as you can see, it was a little bit jumpy here. Like if you're not on the right thing, it'll just jump everywhere like it's like a frog or something, but it's not. It's a bow. And so we have to add some code. Well, this was already planned out, so yeah. So I have to make a variable distance to mouse. Distance to mouse. And then I have to set distance to mouse. Set distance. I think I already made that variable. Did I make that variable yet? I don't think I made that variable yet. Set distance. I took the arrow from the project, so it's my backpack. So it still has this arrow use variable. Let's smack that out of here. So set distance to mouse to distance to mouse. Distance to mouse pointer, to be precise. Distance to mouse pointer. So there we go. And then we have to do or. So we're working on this script, okay? Let's move this up. Let's move this away. And then we or if touching mouse pointer or distance to mouse is less than 85, so it won't move a lot and it won't bounce up and down and down and up. So if 85 is larger than distance to mouse, yeah, or it's touching the mouse pointer. So let's drag this in. Less than. So let's put that in and let's try it. So look, it isn't wobbling all over the place anymore. See, look, working correctly. Good. So now we're gonna work on the one and only other script, the code for the arrow. So this does not actually have a lot of code. So this is actually a pretty easy project to make. So you need clones, but first I'm gonna start with this, and I'm gonna make the variable arrow used. So this is like a, there we go. So when the green flag is clicked, set arrow use to 0 because you didn't use any arrows in the beginning, and then set size to 75%. And hide. I'm gonna do this next. So when I start as a clone, control, yes. Let's hide this real quick. So when I start as a clone, it will. So first I'm gonna do this. When I receive fire arrow, it'll change arrow used by 1 because it always does that. It'll create clone of myself. So, and then when I start as a clone, it'll go to the bow and arrow. So we have it right here, bow and arrow, and then point and direction, direction of bow and arrow. So point and direction, direction of bow and arrow. Direction, you gotta change this one first, remember? This is like the tricky thing. So direction of bow and arrow, move 50 steps. So we have it right here. So move up. Arrow will keep on moving. It'll show. And then repeat until touching edge, so it won't stop until it touches the edge. So let's have that repeat until touching edge. Move 10 steps. And then delete this clone in the end. So let's go back to control, delete this clone. So let's test it out. Look, it's firing the arrow. Great. So now we're gonna work on the let's actually work on the heart first. So heart. So this has some code, but not that much. So heart. When the green flag is clicked, oh my god, that's really small. It will set size to 30%. Wow, it's really big right now. I think 30% is good enough. Yeah. No, it's too small. Maybe like 50. Let's try 50. Because I was using a different heart in the demo, so 50 is fine. So it'll hide. It'll set number of hearts to 20. Oh yeah, we have to make a new variable, of course. So this is the countdown of how much hearts you didn't shoot yet. So set number of hearts to 20. It'll be 20 hearts. It'll repeat number of hearts. So it'll keep on repeating and making hearts until they get 20. So repeat, where's that? Right here. So repeat number of hearts and create clone of myself. And when the green flag is clicked, it will go forever. And then if then the number of hearts equals 0, so that means there's no more hearts left on the board, then it'll show the Valentine's thing, but we'll have to broadcast a message, of course. Yeah, of course, we have to broadcast a message. So, broadcast Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's. And then we have to work on this last script. So when I start as a clone, then it'll go to X a position, just a position. It'll go to X, pick random, -200 to +200. And Y, pick random 25 to 145. So both positive. So 25 and then 145. So it'll be up around here. So, and the X will be around here and the Y will be up here. So that's why we had a similar thing to do in the Pokemon game. So I use a different heart. I use Scratch's heart. There's two types of hearts, and I decided to use them both. But it looks like the heart one, the purple one, is bigger than the red one. But so vary in size. So it'll go to and then we'll make it next costume because I just want to make it more fun. And I'll show, and I just want to make it like different variations of colors, just to make it more fun. And I'll wait until touching the arrow, and then I'll hide. Not hide. Make the sound. So let's touching arrow. Touching arrow. Then it will start sound. Yeah, pop. It's already there. All the sprites have this. I think the scratch count has meow. Not sure. So it'll change number of hearts by -1. So change number of hearts by -1. And then delete this clone. Now we're going to work on the Happy Valentine's Day sprite. And we're going to demo it in the end. So when the green flag is clicked. Oh yeah, we also have to make the music. I'll make it hide. And then when I receive Happy Valentine's, it'll show. We have to add the music real quick. The backdrop has it. So when the green flag is clicked, you know how I love making this so big. Yes. It'll play. It sets volume to 15. It's cool how you can make Scratch the different volumes. So I can make it like quieter already. So set volume to 15. Play sound, dance energetic. So dance energetic. Let's get that real quick. Yeah, this one. So, and it'll go forever. Dance energetic until done. So let's do this. Screen. And let's do it. So, all of them are purple. That was an absolute fail. This is what happens when you get ideas from someone else. So, yeah, we're gonna make the heart do color effect instead of just changing to the next costume, because it'll always be the next costume. Well, you can do this if you want to. It's optional. I like all my hearts red, but that's fine. I mean, there's heart red, so we have to make the color effect by 25, and then click on it. This does not work. Just don't do the color effect. Party hearts. We have to work, okay? So pick random 1 to 3 bajillion, 300. So all different colors, really fun, cool. Party hearts. See? Click on it. I think I'll get all of those. Oh yeah. Let me get these. So it's Happy Valentine's Day. So we're done with this. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below if you celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm pretty sure all of you guys celebrate Valentine's Day. We'll share this So you can look at the shared project if something else is going bad in your project. So anyways, hit that subscribe button. Okay? Yep. I think we're done here. Bye guys.